last time we went to Igros Castle, and a lot of shit went down. Awful lot of shit went down.
Including Ramses' brother.
Indeed, Ramses' brother Dysadarg did go down via sword and death. And then he turned into a Satan, and that Satan went down via fists and death. This is what happens to people when they come across Ramsa and Keith and Garcia and maybe Cosmos?
And Cosmos and Jean were there.
Cosmos and Jean were there, and listen, Cosmos may well be a lot better going forward because she is an 83 brave knight who is dual-wielding Excalibur and Save the Queen. And now listen, Circle Master, I am not an expert at Final Fantasy Tactics by any means, but I have played enough Final Fantasy games to know that the basic concept of a character dual-wielding Excalibur and Save the Queen is good.
That is good.
That is good.
That will give Cosmos both auto haste and auto protect for the duration of the battle.
On top of having 21 weapon power in her right hand, 18 weapon power in her left, it's a good thing. Now there is this orange dot on the map, the Murand Holy Place. We were told to go there, or at least we were
You were told to go there by the main story. I didn't tell you to go there.
That's true. And listen, we only listen to the main story when you say listen to the main story, because really, we listen to Circle Master in this playthrough. That's how you play Final Fantasy Tactics. You have someone who has played Final Fantasy Tactics tell you what to do. It's one of the main flaws of Final Fantasy Tactics, actually. Anyway, where are we heading?
Well, remember how you went to where the flower girl was expecting to see Cloud, and I told you Cloud had other shit he was doing?
Uh-huh.
He's done doing other shit. Maybe you should go back to Zargatus Trade City.
Does that mean that he's gonna go find them? Okay. Now, should I do that before, after, or concurrently with going to Goug with this new Glinty Rock I picked up? Because I did pick up a new Glinty Rock.
That was a story Glinty Rock. It wasn't an optional Glinty Rock, so it's a little.
So
we're gonna go back to Goug later.
But was I at least correct that now that I have a new Glinty Rock, I should go to Goug on my to-do list, or are those two completely unrelated things?
You.
Taking a long time to answer that.
I'm gonna tell you that you will unlock more things, but they won't be at Goug.
Fair enough.
Moose Daddy-O has shown us all the things that he can show us that he's dug up from his various drifts.
Now, who are we fighting? It appears to be bull guys, and I think I saw a Bomba in there.
And apparently a chemist, who is suspiciously close to your party, so they may be a guest character.
This is a bull guy. These are two different colors of Bomba. Hi there, rando chemist. Nope. You.
That's an evil chemist.
You seek my death. Well, I mean that's an
There's a Bomba in the opposite corner as well.
Yep. There's three different colors of bombs spread across 4 bombs.
That is all the different flavors of bomb in the game.
Cool. Now they're all gonna die. Keith.
What does that chemist have?
Let the record show that this viewer was here first. Samurai Sam was here first. Thank you, Samurai Sam. Our chemist is Tia. She knows white magic and also item. She's not very good, it appears.
She has an elf mantle.
That means she's ever so slightly dodgy. And yet, she is still dead.
I was gonna laugh if you said that and then both the attacks whiffed.
Well, they didn't, so there. Cosmos! My god, it is Cosmos' turn already. Auto haste is a wonderful thing. Let's
Oh yeah.
Let's just examine, say, how good it is to run in here and kill something with both of your
Now, the reason that this is true here, Goog, is that her physical attack is only 7 because knights can't equip things like twist headbands and power sleeves. But that was still over 300 damage.
It was. And she has auto haste and auto protect. And listen, the Bomba still wound up dead. I just will confess I was hoping for a little bit more. Anyway, everybody is still CT5, which means that Jean's favorite turn 1 trick, which I learned literally last stream, but we're ignoring that. Jean's favorite turn 1 trick is CT5 Demi, so we're just gonna Demi the fuck out of everybody. Now, at some point, and maybe the point is now, CT5, like, Bolt 2 is actually gonna do more damage, but... Yeah, fuck it. No, wait. CT5 Demi misses the teammates, that's why we do Demi.
Yeah, Demi is the mischance and therefore more effective at preventing friendly fire.
Yeah! Now, if there were a bunch of Gerblins on the thing, and we know the Gerblins are vulnerable to ice, that might change our pathing, but, you know. See? You missed Ramza. And you hit Garcia. Okay. And you hit yourself, but you were always gonna hit yourself. And Garcia's auto potion didn't trigger, so...
Neither did Jean, so I'm surprised.
Well, Jean only has like 61 brave, so that's not terribly surprising. Jean is gonna move, I suspect that it's just a binary did you move, yes, no, rather than the amount of move you move gets you JP, so we're just gonna hop over here. I could be wrong about that. 2 JP!
That was not worth it.
Probably not, no.
Well, now I'm going to actually look up how move get JP works, because that was super underwhelming.
That was, indeed, not great. What is great is the fact that Ramza can move in a generally thisly direction, and either Wave Fist or Earth Slash that fucker. What if you were to, 85% chance. Earth Slash, though, is more better than that, right? 100% chance, that's good.
I have looked it up.
And?
So move HP up and its equivalent move MP up. Only care that you move at least 1 panel, and the amount you gain is based on your max.
Fair.
Move get JP gets you 2 JP per panel you move.
Oh!
Move get experience gets you 1 experience per panel you move. These are both hot garbage.
I would like to nominate move get experience for most useless ability in Final Fantasy Tactics.
You forget that Geomancer has the move in lava one. There are, I think, 2 maps in the game that have lava.
You could have stopped at I forget that Geomancer, because, yeah. Man, it would be a shame for all of these dudes to be lined up in a line like this if they weren't all invulnerable to Earth Slash. Oh well. We're still gonna run down here and chop them in half.
Like the floating ones are.
Yeah, well, the floating one's gonna die first. Hooray for Keith! Cosmos! There isn't actually anything for you to do here because all the enemies except over there enemies are already dead. So here, move toward killing them, would you? Well done, Cosmos. Jean! Beautiful Jean. What do we do now? It's a good question. Now we could just do a CT5 Cure 2. That'll get some hit points for you and Garcia and Cosmos.
Yeah, there are no enemies that are wounded but not dead, so
yes,
CT
that's not true. We would heal
he's wounded?
Yeah, this dude's wounded but not dead. Also, for that matter, you up here are also wounded but not dead. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Jean, why don't you just do your favorite turn 1 trick on turn 2? Just don't hit your team, okay? Pretty please? 98 more damage to that fucker, and 96 to that fucker, and a tinier amount to the bomba guy, and you hit Ramza, which missed Garcia, so that's nice. And then you hit Cosmos, and yourself. Well, listen. Ramza at least has auto potion. That's something. Oh, gee. Okay, well, here, pick up some more JP, would you? 6 job points. Beautiful, delicious job points.
I'm not sure that was better than just waiting and getting the extra 20 CT to possibly get a third turn.
Yeah, it probably wasn't. But, you know. And then, Garcia, you need to come over here, and it appears as though both you and Cosmos are down some hit points. What if you were to invoke the magical punching art of Chakra and heal both yourself and your friend? Hey, how about that? Garcia healed himself and his friend. Hooray for Garcia! These, the enemies literally did nothing with their turns. They did not act, they did not move, they did not do a single blessed thing.
That's odd.
Well, listen, I suppose they couldn't get into a direct attacking position and didn't want to move closer for some reason, but Keith is here and Keith shall murder them now.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't move.
They are stupid. Jean!
What is the elevation, just out of curiosity, of that ground with the bowl and the thing on one?
That's
1.
That's 1.
So, because the one that Keith moved on to is 3.5. So I was thinking if that's height 0, maybe it only had jump 3, so it couldn't actually get up to the 3.5 round. But that was not the case. So yeah, I don't know why you just stood there.
Hey, you know what I'm realizing?
What are you realizing?
Jean's speed has changed, which means that every turn, every enemy, everybody is on CT5. So we could just do CT5 shit every turn.
That's another advantage of not actually staying in the calculator, because the calculator class has really dog shit stats to make up for the fact that mass skill just destroys the game.
I would not qualify what Jean is doing as destroying the game, but you know, I suppose we haven't gotten to the really good shit yet. Jean leveled up. Good job, Jean. Here, get more JP before we take away this terrible skill for you. Ramza! I believe you probably can't do anything, but you know. Actually, you know what you should have done?
You could have told Jean that he's a big brave dog.
Yes. I was thinking he can move right here and just chakra Jean for hit points.
Yeah, Jean only has 61 brave, though.
But Jean doesn't care about brave, Jean does magic.
Jean has auto potion.
Suppose you have
auto potion cares about brave.
Suppose you have a point. This is true. Hey, Jean. Has anyone ever told you that you're a big brave dog? There. Now Jean has 62 brave after this fight. Right now he has 66 brave, but that won't last. Garcia. You might as well move down here and do thingy. Punch art, chakra, yourself, and Cosmos. Yay, more hit points. Hello, Megarius. Oh, Megarius wants to bite the fuck out of Keith. Good job, Megarius. I think you critted that for all the good it's gonna do you. Hey, Megarius leveled up. Now, Megarius will die. Die at the hands of Cosmos, the dealer of like 270 damage or something. Not even. But hey.
It was enough damage.
That's right. There's no kill, like, just barely kill? That doesn't sound right. We just pulled into Zargadus Trade City and we're getting jumped.
Yep. And you'll notice you only have 4 capacity.
I do indeed only have 4 capacity.
So who's staying home?
Probably Cosmos, because something tells me we're about to befriend a swordsman.
You think you're just gonna meet a soldier here in the middle of nowhere?
Well, could be worse. I could meet a stranger in the Alps. Hey, look, a soldier! Here! Also, look, a flower girl. Gee, this seems strangely familiar. Cloud, you're channeling your inner squall. It's nothing. Welp.
So many things.
Oh, hey! These 2 thieves and a monk want to beat up this flower girl. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Eris, you shouldn't have taken out a loan for your flower selling business. You're a pretty white girl. Why couldn't you go to a bank instead of these street toughs? Ah! Why did you take out 30,000 gil for your flower business? That's a terrible investment.
Look, she got the 30,000 gil for a bunch of cameras and video equipment, realized that OnlyFans doesn't exist yet, and had to pivot to selling flowers.
Why does she only charge a gil for them then? Raise your prices a little bit.
Nobody would buy them if they were 10,000 gil apiece.
You know, Circle Master, it's almost like you've played this game before because Town Knave here has the same idea. Get your hand off of her. Hey, look, it's a man with a sword. Come to help me. Oh, now it's a dirty hand. It wasn't a dirty hand before. Dressed in funny clothes. It's a weird sentence, but okay. Cloud, do you have a giant, enormous sword that you might want to pull out to kill this? Oh, no, he's having a weird head thingy. Oh. Don't have a weird head thingy right now, Cloud. Hi there! We came looking for the guy. Oh, no. It's Dam and Eog time.
It is indeed.
Conditions for winning. Save Cloud! Okay. We can probably do that, right? That seems like a thing we can do.
I mean, if you have a good Wi-Fi connection, you can upload whatever you want to the cloud.
That's right. Sorry, your name is Dallas. I can't possibly take you seriously. Despite the fact that you just chopped Ramza. See? You did 0 damage after chopping Ramza. The fuck are you thinking? Hi, Anton. Oh boy. You fucking asshole. You cost me a bunch of money by throwing a rock at me. You son of a bitch. Now, granted, it's not like I have 200,000 money or anything, but still, I gotta go through the trouble of buying shit! Guys! Guys, don't make me go through the trouble of buying shit! Honestly, alright, this is what Keith is for. It's the killing of people who make me buy shit. You have your back turned to Keith so that you might menace Cloud. Well, listen, I don't want to create any memories or anything, but...
he hasn't had a turn yet.
You know what happened to the last person who turned their back on a sword wielder so that they could face Cloud? Didn't end well. Didn't end well. Now, granted, Keith is coming from below instead of above, but it's the same basic idea. Gene! Sweet, delicious Gene.
Delicious.
Yes, damn me the fuck out of everybody, would you? Listen, if you haven't quite gathered that we're just doing vaguely positive sounding adjectives for Gene by now, then, also, wait.
Oh, wow, there was nobody else on CT5 there.
You know, it's entirely possible that I actually accidentally did XP5.
Oh.
I think, yeah, I accidentally did XP5, which, well, that's my fault, really. We're gonna say that one's on me. Gene, what do you have? Do you have, you have move HP up and you don't need HP, so, great, stand here. Good turn, Gene. Proud of you. Hi, Sotheby. Sorry, Sotheby is a tremendous name for a monk. You know, game, it would be nice if I could see Keith, but, nah.
You don't need to see Keith. All you need to see is Auto Potion. And you know that Keith is fine.
You know who's not fine? Sotheby. Sotheby's. Actually, Sotheby's pretty great.
Sotheby seems pretty alright to me. Did Sotheby have, like, abandon or something, or was that just bad luck?
Well, it was a 75% chance to hit that missed twice, so there's roughly a 1 in 8 chance that something like that happens.
Well, remember, after the first one misses, the enemy turns to face you, and then you have to deal with the front evasion.
That's true. Rams is gonna do 400. Rams is gonna do 400 damage to that guy. So, I mean, that seems good. That seems really. Cloud, don't you have a giant sword?
You can always check Cloud's status to see whether or not he has a giant sword.
I guess. Cloud, you appear to not have a giant sword, or, for that matter, very good stats. Maybe I'm spoiled by, good characters, but 70 Brave, 65 Faith is kind of meh.
Anyway, I don't know how that's meh, since the max you can make a starting character have is 70.
Well, see, it's true that I was spoiled then. All right, that's gonna hit. Oh, you're Keith. I don't want to hit Keith. Well, I might want to hit Keith. Depends. So CT5 would hit Keith, and possibly only Keith. No, it would also hit this fucker. I don't necessarily want to hit that fucker with anything good. And it would not hit Cloud. Okay, so CT5 hits this fucker over here, also Keith and me. Shitbugs. Let's examine what kind of priesty stuff I have. What kind of priesty stuff do I have? I've got Protect for me. You know what? Let's just cast Protect on me. That's a thing I can do.
I mean, it is.
Now, granted, I'm charging now, and possibly within death range of this murder ninja, but it's gonna be fine, actually. Hi, Dallas. Please ignore the charging priest. Oh my god, he ignored the charging priest!
He didn't have a move.
And instead chose to dash into Ramza. This is a very creative way of these thieves taking away my money. I have to applaud them for that. Just hit me with a bonk stick.
They're actually just trying to drum up business for the local alchemist who they have a racket going with. They get a kickback for every X potion they sell the Ramza after the fight.
Alright, this is directly behind this guy, right? You know what would be amazing is if there was a camera angle where I could see both the square I'm moving to and its relation to enemies, but, there are 4 camera angles in Final Fantasy Tactics. They can't all be good. None of them can be good, in fact. Get dead. Jeez. Alright, Gene. Be your armor for your you. Good work, Gene. You got 34 job points. Sotheby runs over here and wave fists the fuck out of Ramza. Hey, you actually did 4 damage to Ramza, you dick.
I don't think you're gonna lose any sleep over it.
Well, I mean, no. Alright, now the last time I tried to kill you, you dodged twice, and now you haven't. So good work, Sotheby. You're quite dead. Ramza, please don't ignore this guy. There is still a guy here, actually, so we need to kill him too. Thank you. Jesus Christ, that was 400 damage a punch. I feel as though the main damage dealers on the squad may be a tad OP. Just a teensy little bit.
I mean, there is a reason that I had you unlock the ninja class for so many characters.
It's a good class. It's a good class. All right, CT5 is gonna hit Keith. And
yeah, because I think on turn 1 when you only had Gene out, that threw the CT alignment off from everybody, so that's why it's only hitting Gene and Keith now.
Yeah. Oh well. Matt skill.
So you can do a haste or something.
Yeah, CT5 haste. Haste for a couple of guys, hopefully. Haste for a couple of guys.
There's no reason for him to move.
There isn't. Keith, who remains alive? Just this fucker? Well, just this fucker shall now be dead. Mwahaha, victory, etc. Oof. And doof. The second one critted for good measure. Yeah, you did lose a very important thing. Your giant fucking sword. You don't appear to have your giant fucking sword. Okay, wait a second. If there's someone important in Cloud... Okay, there are two possibilities here. But I suppose there are three possibilities here. One, the someone who's waiting for Cloud in Cloud's world is Tifa. And Ramza is canonically a Cloti shipper, which makes Ramza a great person, because Cloti is the correct ship. Two, there is, coincidentally, a person named Eris in this world who sells flowers, and is not the person named Eris in Cloud's world who sells flowers. Three, Eris came through the teleporter with Cloud, and Ramza doesn't know that. I don't... Cloud has to go to the Promised Land. There's a big family gathering there, you see. It's something of a reunion.
He needs to go up into space to spend Life Day with Chewie and his family.
You've never actually played FF7, right, Circle Master?
I've played FF7 for over 500 hours. What are you talking about?
You've never played a part of FF7 that isn't contained within the first reactor, have you, Circle Master?
I did not get past Disc 1.
I see.
I tried playing it casually at one point, and the last thing I remember was Golden Saucer.
Okay.
But, like, that was years and ever ago, and yeah.
So it is just a humorous coincidence that you said a thing that happens in Final Fantasy VII as a thing Cloud has to do.
I was referencing the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yep. There is very literally a part of Final Fantasy VII where Cloud and friends go to space.
Where Cloud goes to space to spend Life Day with Chewbacca and his family?
Not that second part, but definitely the go to space.
Do they wear red robes and hold up glass orbs?
No, they don't. Well, they hold up orbs. Alright, Cloud wants to join the party, which, listen, I'd rather have Cloud in my group than, say, Rad, but,
Didn't we already kick out Rad?
No, we did not.
I guess it's time to kick out Rad, then.
I mean, how many more new friends are we going to make? Is my question.
I would be spoiling it.
I want the last one to be the one that kicks out Rad.
In that case, you should kick out Boko.
Okay. Listen.
Or Malik.
Malik was like a plot critical friend, though.
Then kick out Boko.
Kicking out Malik feels like the game would be mad at me. Kicking out Boko is like, oh, you never used a chocobo? Okay, fine, whatever. I did indeed never use a chocobo. Okay, fine, whatever. This is Cloud.
Well, you just skipped over Boko's leaving dialogue.
I did. He's a chocobo. He shouldn't talk. It's weird that he talks. We have conquered? Conquered's not the right word. We have Lexington, Zargadus Trade City, and now we must, elsewhere?
We must get Cloud his giant sword.
Clearly. And the game has told me exactly where it left it. Not really. It's actually offered absolutely no hints whatsoever.
It has absolutely offered no hints, but you need to go to Bervenia Volcano.
I see. Is there... I'm sorry, where?
It's between Riovine's castle and Zeklis Desert.
Oh, I found Riovine's... Okay. Why do we have to... Well, I can guess why we have to go to this volcano. Are we supposed to just... Okay, hold on. Listen. Okay, we are in Zargadus Trade City, right? As far as we know, Cloud came here from Goug Machine City. Okay? The game did not tell us at all where Cloud left his sword. Right? But
Right.
from context clues, we could look at the map and trace the path and be like, maybe he left it in Ziggulas Swamp. Maybe he left it on the Barious Hill or in Zyre-Kyle Falls. God knows we fought 8 things there. It could be in the Bed Desert. It could be in Dolbadar Swamp. You could very easily lose things in a swamp, or Puskus Lake, or at the top of Germanus Peak, or even perhaps in the Finath River. The player, being provided with no information from the game, could somewhat reasonably be expected to look in those places, because that is the path Cloud walked. He went from Goug Machine City to Zyre-Kyle Falls, and then either went south past Bethla Garrison, or up north through Bervenia to get to Zarganis Trade City. If the big giant fuck-off sword was in any of those places, not mad. What justification in the world is there for us now having to go to Bervenia Volcano?
Well, let me ask you, Goog. When was there an orange dot at Bervenia Volcano?
I don't fucking remember!
When was Bervenia Volcano even drawn onto the map?
I literally have no idea.
It wasn't. It just appears at the start of Chapter 4, and it is never required for you to go there. Mm-hmm. And your intention is never called to it the way the Neveska Temple gets drawn onto the map when you unlock that side quest. So, you can play the game casually and not even realize that Bervenia Volcano is a place that you can go.
True.
So it's a secret place, sort of, as a result of that, and so they put a secret item there.
A secret item that doesn't excuse it being a poorly designed story, though.
I didn't say it was well designed.
Okay,
we're talking about the secret character tie-in to the other RPG they were making at the time.
Right, but we're still talking about this dude walked from point A to point B and dropped his sword. It's reasonable to assume that the sword fell somewhere on either of the paths from point A to point B, but no, actually, it's at unrelated point C.
I don't actually know if he dropped the sword, because I'm trying to remember the cutscene where he gets teleported here, because I don't think he had the sword at that time.
Then how did the sword get here?
How did any of the things that Bestdadio dug up get here? They were lost relics of previous ages, same as the sword. It's a lost relic of a previous age. It just happens to be at the Bervenia Volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Or it fell from the sky and landed there. Who knows?
Maybe it was exceedingly windy in Goug that day. I maintain that it is silly for Cloud's Sword to have wound up where Cloud's Sword has apparently wound up. And I suppose I am just assuming that Cloud's Sword is there, but yeah, I'm assuming that Cloud's Sword is there. Also, hey, Gene guarded Gene's own demi. Good job, Gene. And do Ty Cosmos. There is nobody for you to kill yet. You'll get there, hopefully. You are the least quickie of us, but it'll be fine. Oh, this tiny little kitty cat has come down here intending to murder Keith. It's rude.
It probably won't work, though.
No. It was, in fact, counterproductive to the kitty cat's overall goals. Hi, Margot. You're an archer. And you're charging. Now, that's probably going to go poorly for Keith, but, you know.
We're well here to avenge Wilco.
By pecking at Keith and causing me to spend money. I should remember to spend money, actually. I have no idea how many X potions I have. I could go.
Would you feel silly if you suddenly run out?
That would be bad. Ramza. There appears to be death-based pain right here for this chocobo. I regret nothing. about murdering Boko. This bird has turned its back on Garcia, which is, poor choice. Yep, didn't go well. Garcia can get up here and try to deal with the rest of whatever the fuck is up this way. I think it's possible that the rest of whatever the fuck is up this way is just Marco, but... Ooh, charge plus 3, that's gonna do nothing.
I believe it is just Marco.
Well, you know what then? I think perhaps it's time to cure Cosmos' ills. Act, mass skill, CT, 5, cure the dose. Keith, be healed! I don't even know if you've taken damage, but be healed!
I don't think he did.
No, Cosmos was healed. Now she will babyface her way over this way and not actually be able to do anything because she's slow. Well, it's fine. Keith!
Yeah, 2 more squares of movement across those 2 turns would not have made a difference.
It would not have. Can you make Margo our friend? Margo's our friend! Yay! I mean, she's not gonna hit me for a turn.
Margo is your friend for the shortest possible period of time.
Hey, you know, we've got to at least pay lip service to the idea of killing this cat first. A-Tone leveled up. Margo, kill the kitty cat for me, would you? I think she appears to be desiring to kill the kitty cat.
He's indeed charging an attack for kitty cat.
Good. Now, given her position, is that gonna semi-accidentally bonk Keith?
The AI wouldn't do it if it wasn't gonna.
Good. Oh, you're gonna kill this kitty cat? Exactly. Good job, Ramza. Suppose you could have told, say, Cosmos that she's a big brave dog or whatever, but nah, fuck it. Hey, Garcia. It's kind of time to betray the friendship and love of our dear acquaintance Margo. Yeah, there is a wave fist that'll burst in her face. And, okay. Victory! Yeah.
So Keith stole her heart just long enough for Garcia to burst in her face.
Uh-huh. Don't read anything into that.
What you're gonna need to do, because I don't think there's gonna be a scripted encounter at Brevenia, is basically walk onto Brevenia Volcano over and over until you start a battle there.
You mean just now?
Like just now?
Like the very
and
first time I
Rafa.
walked on there? And bring Rafa.
She's your move find item person. And you're looking for a hidden item.
You know, that does make sense. Oh my god, there's so many dudes here.
There are many dudes here.
Also, it would have been lovely to have the ability to walk on lava, but then you would have had to have been a geomancer for a month, which nobody wants to be a geomancer for a month.
Welcome to one of the very few maps that actually has lava on it.
Indeed.
So, you see that tippy top point that you're near to with your party?
I do. Is it up here?
I believe that tippy top point is where Rafa needs to see if she can find the sword.
Great. It appears that the only way to get here is if you have jump 4.
I don't know what Rafa has.
I never do. Rafa has jump 3.
Oh, she also has no equipment whatsoever, so maybe some preparation should have gone into that.
Maybe a little. Fortunately, she does have equip change, so I can give her a thing that
So-
gives her some jump.
You can give her Gurden's boots on her turn. And also some armor.
You
And
know.
possibly a gun.
A gun seems like a nice thing to have as kind of a long-term plan. The medium-term plan is that we just murk some dudes. Like, we've got 5
Well,
skull...
having a gun let her shoot dudes without having to walk on lava.
This is true. We've got 5 skull guys and a bomba and this giant thingy. Now, I'm guessing that if you don't have walk on lava and you walk on lava, you take somewhere between some and all of the damage. Is that...
Let me see
I feel like
if
that's
I
the
can
safest.
find exactly how much of the damage you take.
Hey, you know what would be great? Is if the game actually highlighted for me in this thing here which squares were lava. But no, we just have to assume and hope that this square here is not lava. Which it probably isn't. It's not dark or nothing. Okay, Keith, can you kill this thing? No, you cannot. But you can wound it. That's something. Gene! Tremendous Gene. Nothing is even awake yet. Get me the fuck out of it, would you? Yay, Gene. Buckets, oh, damage. Except for that guy. Buckets, oh, damage. All the damage. Don't damage the bomb. Don't damage Ramza. No, you damaged Ramza, Gene. Why would you... Don't damage yourself. Okay, you didn't damage Garcia. Oh, Rafa's in trouble. Oh, Rafa only has so many hit points.
Yeah, that was...
I was like, wait a
Rafa only
second.
took 20 damage because that's a quarter of her health.
That's bad. Good job,
So
Gene.
I was not able to quickly find how much damage lava does, but I was able to quickly find something very stupid that I'd like to share.
Tremendous.
So Worker 8, your Steel Golem friend,
Yep.
Has innate abilities of move on lava and any weather, which is a thing that lets you walk on water in marsh tiles.
Great.
There. But the developers also gave Worker 8 the innate ability of cannot enter water, which means it can't step on water or lava tiles,
Oh,
thus making move on water and move on lava completely useless for Worker 8.
seems like a poor choice. Seems like bad. Oh well. Garcia.
I just thought that was silly and wanted to share.
That is silly, and I'm glad that you shared. Now then, Garcia, is there anything you can do? I don't think there's anything you can do, because there's...
I mean, he could Earth Slash, but it would hurt Keith.
Well, that's right, there is this guy. You could Earth Slash this guy to dead. I mean, Earth Slashing this guy to dead does sound like a good idea. Keith has a lot of push, and Keith will be fine. Right?
We'll see how much damage Earth Slash will do to Keith first.
Not lethal. It's 154 to Keith, so... Listen, that's a lot, but actually it's 4 to Keith. That's fine. We can do 4 damage to Keith. Alright, this guy's name is Europe, which... I suppose that's right. Don't ice my soul! You can't tell me that I'm cold as ice. You don't know what I'm willing to sacrifice.
Look, I think we all know you well enough to know that you would do anything for love, but you won't do that.
I won't do that. Auto-potioning Ramza, bastard. Curse you, Ribbentina. Oh, steel needle trap. Ah, fuck you. You got trapped by steel needles. Alright, the skull guy's name is Psinos, which is a very funny name for anything, really, but especially the skull guy. Hey, Rafa! Hey, do you want to maybe give yourself some shit? Now, before I go changing things, can I give her, like, a full suite of shit on one turn, or is it one thing per turn?
You should be able to equip everything in one go.
Tremendous. We're gonna start with you having some, Germanus boots, probably? Please tell me I have some anti-Germanus boots. Yeah, I have some anti-Germanus boots. Jump +1. Okay, we can totally give her some shit. Like, a gun, maybe. Do I have a gun kicking around? I should have a gun kicking around. Hey, look, a gun! I have a gun. Can you have a hat? Oh, you can have a... Well, your hats are equipped, but, you can have, here, you can have a flash hat for speed +1. Sure, fine. Yeah. And also possibly some clothing. I guess we can maybe get around to giving you some clothing. We don't care about your attack, because the pow-pow power sleeve won't boost the gun shit.
They will not. So yeah, the black costume is fine.
Here, have a black costume. Don't you feel so much better about life? Now, you still can't actually get up anywhere, but you can, you can move in that direction. Yeah, next time. You can totally get there next time. Gadget. Great. Jean. Alright, CT5 will hit Jean. Jean. XP5 will hit, Rafa. Alright, XP5 Cure 2 is the weak. This thing, gets hit by nothing. Ramza gets hit by nothing. Keith gets hit by CT5. You get hit by nothing. You get hit by nothing. You get hit by nothing. You get hit by nothing.
So XP5 then?
I'm thinking XP5 Cure 2, because...
Seems like a plan.
Yeah, I'd rather get a Cure 2 now than have to wait for shit. Although... yeah, we'll see if Zero, if it counts Zero as being visible by 5. It probably doesn't, but, you know. It doesn't! Great! Alright, Rafa, be cured. Rafa was cured! Hooray! Good job, Jean. Great turn, Jean. Keith! Not... Hold on. It appears
you just straight up can't go onto lava.
It appears as though this square is totally fine and safe for Keith. Also, yes, you just straight up cannot be on lava. Which...
That would be why I couldn't find any information about damage caused by lava.
Yep. Just don't be on lava. Okay. I cannot be on lava. You cannot be. Haha. Victory. Ramza. Friend and Glory Meister. Are those two dudes lined up in a row?
One of them is floating, so... Although Earth Slash should get put back.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Like, this dude's and that dude's. They're on a line.
They are indeed on a line.
It's not gonna hit the bomba, but, you know. It's gonna hit two
It's also not quite gonna be lethal.
Well, no, but... Listen. We managed to be somewhat useful. Garcia, this is the square on which you want to be. Yes, indeed it is. Hi there. Please kill this thing. I should start being at least a little mindful of how many enemies are alive. Because there are very few of them, and Rafa still needs to do a thing.
Well, there's still 3 alive. I can't imagine Rafa's not going to get a turn before you kill them all.
One hopes. But we just have to be, like, aware, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's one thing directly adjacent to Keith. That thing's dead the moment Keith breathes.
Wait, that would imply that Keith is just holding his breath and it's not his turn.
Well, how do you know he's not? Alright, CT5 hits Jean.
You got me there. He does have no nose.
CT and XP5 hit Jean. XP5 hits Rafa. Everybody else gets hit by fucking... Oh, CT5 hits Garcia. And that's about it. Well, you know what? What about a lovely XP5 Cure 2 again? Because you and Rafa can both use some hit points. This whole calculator thing is a very complicated way of doing some good things that has sort of been useful. That's about all I'll say for it. Rafa, get up here. Boing and boing. Now end your movement. Hey, I got a materia blade!
You did it.
Aha! Now then, can you possibly shoot a thing from where you are? No!
Not quite.
No, you cannot. Sad.
But hey, you actually accomplished the thing you were here to do, so...
What's the range on your Heaven Thunder? Oh, good God, no. Alright.
Yeah, nothing's gonna be longer range than a gun.
Good turn, Rafa.
It will only be tied with gun.
Stand atop the mountain and survey your territory. Everything the light touches is Rafa's kingdom. Means on cloudy days she has no power at all. Keith! This bone... Oh, these bone bastards are boned like bastards. Now granted, there's also a bomb guy right in your face, actually. Why don't we just,
Well, Keith's the only one who's going to be able to get across the gap on his turn.
This is true. Which is why we'll bonk the bomb guy. And, by the way... Can we spend like 9 seconds just appreciating the sad, terrified bomb face? I'm sorry, I really like the sad, dying bomb face. It's a good, sad, dying bomb face. Hey, Ramza.
It is.
Ramza, you can get over here to the other side of the bomb guy and put him out of his very sad misery via 800 punch damage. Seems good. I'm not a science expert or anything, but 800 punch damage seems good. Garcia can probably wave fist this bastard.
Hey, Bugsy.
Goodacorn. You wait there, Gene. Sweet traditional Gene. What the fuck are you doing, Rafa? You could use some XP 5 Cure 2 again. Great. Math skill, XP, Cinco, cure the dosage. Do it!
You just missed Goog finding Cloud's materia blade.
Boggers is doing a bad job at Baldur's Gate 3. I am sorry. Alright, Rafa! Why don't you charge forward? I suppose you can possibly hit this dude, can you?
Oh, so you're doing a canonically evil playthrough then?
It appears as though Rafa cannot hit this dude. Sad times for Rafa.
No, not quite.
Rafa, that was your basically last chance to be useful. Don't knife hand me!
I mean, her use was finding the materia blade.
This is true. Keith's use is murdering the fucker.
No. You say you're doing a canonically evil playthrough to cover up for your incompetence. You never admit to incompetence.
Everything is part of the plan, including this victory. Hooray, victory! Hey, thanks for watching. Here's the upload schedule. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Bye.